I have been working at Desert Christian High School, well, Desert Christian Schools for the past 21 years. I've been teaching 16 of those. I attended ABC for 2 years, that's our junior college, and then I attended California Baptist University where I got my bachelor's, and then I went back to Cal Baptist again to get my master's of education. Because again, I would have loved to have gone to a 4-year college right out of high school, but there was just no way for me to afford that, so that was hurdle number 1. Hurdle number 2 was when you go to apply for various different loans, they only will do that in the name of your parents, and they base it off of your parents' income. So despite the fact that I'm the one paying for this, I can't get any help because my parents are making too much money, which they didn't even make that much money. My mom works at a Christian school, so. But at the same time, my parents then had to write a letter of refusal to refuse to pay for my loans in order for me to even get a loan. So there was a ridiculous process of even trying to go to school at all. Now that I'm out of college, been out of college for, goodness, out of high school for what, 21, 22 years, so out of college for 16-ish, I'm still paying on those loans. I still have thousands of dollars of loans that I am still paying on. And so the hindrance, again, people ask me when you're going to pay it off. I say pretty much when I get buried, then whatever's left over, will get, forgiven. I've looked into a couple of, loan forgiveness type things, but either the process is ridiculous or they want you to pay $800 up front without having any knowledge of really what's going to happen. Haven't found them in the Better Business Bureau, haven't found any, whether or not they're credible sources. They just want you to trust them, which makes me a little nervous to dole out $800 without even knowing what's really going to happen. So there might be some things out there, but there's no way to check their credibility that I found. So that process, and then just again now I'm limited in what I do. As much as I love my job and I'm so thankful for where I am, I in a sense feel a little bit stuck. If it was not for the ministry side of things, I honestly would say no. If I didn't have Jesus and I wasn't doing this for him, I would say no, because this debt is always hanging over you in a cloud. There are so many things I can't do financially. Everything costs money. And so if all of your extra money is going to pay off debt, then you can't do any of these fun, enjoyable things. You can't go visit family. I can't give generously. I can't do those things that I want to be able to do because of that debt. So if it wasn't for the fact that I had this relationship with Christ where I think he's going to carry things and he's going to work it out, I would honestly say no. Because, I'm 20 years out of high school and I've still got $40,000 of debt. No, it's not. It's very, very limiting. It's not the end all. Your life will not end if you don't go to college. If you want to be a doctor, go to college. If you want to be a teacher, go to college. Do excellent, do well, but also learn how to have fun, learn how to rest, learn how to not be worn out by the age of 18. All of those things in a bigger picture from someone who's 39 that's been through a lot of that. I was that A student. I was that person that only cared about that. You know what I missed? I missed out on all the relationships. I missed out on the fun. I missed out in being involved in clubs. I missed out on all of those life experiences that I can't get that back. What are we really pushing our kids into?